Alhamdulillah, wassalatu wassalamu ala Rasulillah wa ba'd. People are usually of two groups, and people can be categorized into many groups, but with certain aspect. منهم المقبل ومنهم المعرض أو المدبر. Some of them, those who they come forward to the deen and they want to be obedient to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and some those who turn away. And we know that at the beginning of the month there's a caller, as the Prophet ﷺ, he said, that calls, يا باغي الخير أقبل ويا باغي الشر أقصر. O seeker of good, come forward. This is your opportunity in this month. And O seeker of evil, go away. This is not your time, basically. This is a month of all kinds of blessings in it. And for those who are in the state of iqbal, they want to be righteous, they want to be obedient to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, this is their goal in life. The same individual can have sometime a state of iqbal and state of idbar. Our human nature, sometimes you find yourself lazy, sometimes you find yourself want to do things. This is a normal thing. And as long as the person in his time when he feels lazy, he's still obedient to Allah and does not commit sins, he's good by the will of Allah. But Ibn al-Qayyim rahimahullah, when he classified the people, depends on those who are in state of iqbal. They want to be doing things to please Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. They think, what's the most rewardable ibadah? What is the best for me to do to please Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? It's a question that only comes into the mind and to the hearts of those who are concerned. Someone is heedless in this life, he doesn't care. But someone that wants the pleasure of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, he wants to know what's the best ibadah to be done. And that's why the Sahaba radiallahu anhum, they would ask the Prophet ﷺ these types of questions. What's the best deed? What's the most rewardable deed? And so on. So what is the best deed? What's the best ibadah to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in general? People are of four types, very quickly. First type, he said, those who think that the best ibadah is the ibadah that has so much physical effort. The more you put effort physically, or to give money, or any means of sacrifice from your time and health and wealth, that's the best ibadah. And they have some evidences of this, and ayat in the Quran, and also what is related to the Quran and to the Salah, the hadith of Aisha radiallahu anha, that the Prophet ﷺ, he said to her, أَجْرُكَ عَلَى قَدْرِ نَصَبِكِ وَنَفَقَتِكِ. Your reward is according to how much effort you put, how much tiredness, Your reward is according to how much tired you get and how much you spend. So is general like this? Of course not. The goal of the ibadah is not to be tired, but to establish an act of worship according to the way of the Prophet ﷺ. And as a result of that, the person becomes tired. Then the reward is more. The more tired he is, the more reward he gets. He's not seeking the tiredness. He's seeking to follow the way of the Prophet ﷺ. And if you get tired as a result of this, right, then the reward is more. Like fasting in a hot summer day, right? We don't choose that Ramadan is in the summer. So the more effort the person put in the summertime to fast, the more reward he gets. And the same thing, the more he stands in the night prayer, like the Prophet ﷺ said, أَفْضَلُ الصَّلَاةُ الْقُنُوتُ. The best salah is the long standing one. So the more effort he put and he gets tired, and this is what the Prophet ﷺ said to Aisha radiallahu anha, without of course killing oneself, but the more tired he gets, the more reward he gets, right? So tiredness is not meant for itself, and that's why when the Prophet ﷺ saw a man or saw a woman in Hajj without any shade and refusing any shade, and in the sun, standing in the sun, a man standing by the sun in Hajj. So he asked why this man is doing that to himself. He was told that he made another vow that he would make Hajj like this, without being under any shade. So the Prophet ﷺ, he said that Allah is the most rich, He does not need for you to punish yourself. Tiredness is not meant for itself. So one person, for example, he has the means to go for Hajj with an airplane. He says, no, I need to be more tired, so I'll take a camel and go. Right? That's not the deen. Right? And the Prophet ﷺ, whenever he had the two choices, he would choose the easier one, as long as it's not a sin. So this is one category. The second category, those who thought that the best ibadah is the ibadah that has to do with benefit that is extended to others, like spreading knowledge, like giving da'wah, like giving charity, anything that benefits other people, having good manners. This is the best ibadah. And the first type is ibadah, and this is also ibadah. So some, they would focus on the benefit to others. This is their focus. The third category, those who thought that the best ibadah is to be in state of zuhd, to renounce this dunya, to be away from any materialistic joy of this life, so that your heart is altogether focused on Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and the dhikr of Allah, not to be diverted whatsoever. And some of them, they go to the extreme, where if he is altogether, as he thinks, he's sitting together making dhikr, for example, and the adhan comes, wal'adhu billah, to him it disturbs him. That's shaitan if he does this, if he says this. The adhan disturbs. The adhan is supposed to be the great deed that a person is supposed to follow and repeat after the adhan, and to go follow the salah and to do the salah. So they thought that this is the best ibadah. The fourth category are the right one, which is the best ibadah is al-ibadah, ashab al-ibadah al-mutlaqa. Those who worship Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala according to what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wants from them, in whatever context there is, in whatever time there is. So if it's time for the salah, the best ibadah is to establish the salah. If it's time for Ramadan, the best ibadah is to fast, to feed others, to make the night. The best ibadah at the night time or before the Fajr. Night time is to make salah if a person wants to ibadah. The best time before Fajr is to make dua. Right? So that basically needs for the person to know the sunnah of the Prophet ﷺ. What did the Prophet ﷺ did at certain times, at certain occasions. The concern is always there in the heart of that believer. He doesn't care. And this is the real tajarrud, or for a person to be real sincere. The other types, this can be a desire. This can fit one desire. He likes this one ibadah and that's it. But that one category, the one that he do whatever is the way of the Prophet ﷺ, he is someone that overpowered his desire to follow what is the way of the Prophet ﷺ. If he has a guest, he take care of his guest. If people are in famine, he would help them, and so on. If people are in ignorance, he would learn and teach. So whatever the need there is, whatever the way of the Prophet ﷺ, the time of the ibadah, the things like that, he will fulfill that following the way of the Prophet ﷺ. So I ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to give us the right understanding of the deen. Wa sallallahu alaihi wa sallam wa baraka Muhammad wa sahbihi.